Hisuian Pokemon are relics of the past, forms of Pokemon we know and love in ancient Sinnoh. These Pokemon for the most part are some of my favorites personally. Hisuian Decidueye, Zoroark, Sneasler, these were all such amazing designs. Hisuian Goodra, however, is one of the Pokemon that really caught my attention. Not only did I expect an alternate form for a pseudo Pokemon, but I didn't expect it to be that much better than its regular form. To get some background, regular Goodra is a pure Dragon type and is faster with a higher HP stat and a lower defense stat. Goodra in past generations has served as a heavy wall, making it difficult for opponents with its incredible 150 base special defense stat, while it dishes out strong attacks with the Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Earthquake, and more. Additionally, there were sets running Assault Vest or Leftovers to make this thing even more bulkier and a more of a special defense wall as it whittles down your opponent's Pokemon. However, because of the lack of the defense stat, that putrid base 70 stat line will be hammered by other physical attacks throughout the generations, and since Goodra has a mediocre speed tier at best, beating it wasn't all that tough once you had the right mons. Hisuian Goodra rewrites how Goodra is defined in the metagame. Hisuian Goodra loses a lot of speed and loses some HP, but in return, its defenses become even more monstrous now with the base 100 defense stat. Hisuian Goodra is a Steel and Dragon type, a solid offensive type, and amazing defensive coverage. It only has a ground and fighting type weakness, and has many resistances with one immunity of poison. This makes this Pokemon insanely bulky. On top of that, it's got 3 amazing abilities to help it out defensively. Sap Sipper makes it immune to grass type moves and raises attack stat by +1 every time it gets hit with the grass move. Shell Armor makes it immune to crits, and its hidden ability of Gooey lowers speed by 1 stage to those Pokemon who touch it with physical attacks. For most players, Shell Armor will probably be the most used ability due to the fact Goodra can never be crit, which means if it sets up Acid Armor, it will be very bulky and annoying to get rid of. Now, Hisuian Goodra hasn't been part of any metagame per se, even though it was released in Generation 8 in Pokemon Legends Arceus. But if it was part of the Generation 9 metagame, this Pokemon would wreck shop. For one, I've mentioned Steel Dragon is an excellent type combination, originally only on Dialga and Duraludon. Additionally, since this Pokemon already has an excellent stat distribution with good offenses, running an Assault Vest with the ability Shell Armor will be very deadly and probably pretty popular. To put it in perspective, let us put this Pokemon against one of the most popular meta Pokemon, Gholdengo. Now, Gholdengo has been really dominant in both singles and doubles since the release of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, thanks to its amazing special attack stat and its signature move, Make It Rain. Make It Rain is a 120 base Steel type special move that has a drawback of only reducing the user's special attack by 1 stage. For reference, moves like Overheat are reduced by 2 stages with similar base attack power. Now, there's been no real counterplay to this move, but frankly, Hisuian Goodra might be the Pokemon to keep it in check. I ran some calcs, and this is how busted Hisuian Goodra can be defensively against Gholdengo. Normally, Make It Rain is a move that usually kills opponents due to its high absurd damage, easily taking out half of opponents' HP. On my calcs, I gave Gholdengo maximum offense and modest nature choice specs with max special attack. Hisuian Goodra was a calm nature with max special defense stat and an Assault Vest to finish it off. Make It Rain at most will deal only between 16 to 19% of damage to this behemoth of a wall. Basically, this move is a 5 to 6 OHKO move. That is terrifying. The bulk on this Hisuian Goodra is so much that it can keep the top meta Pokemon in check while dishing out perhaps a Flamethrower or Fire Blast right back at Gholdengo. Now, there is obviously some counterplay to be concerned, namely the large amount of fighting types that are in the metagame that can counter this Pokemon, such as Annihilate, Great Tusk, or even Iron Hands. To counter this though, you could just terrestrialize Hisuian Goodra to Ghost or even a flying type if that was necessary, but frankly, I think most players will find a way to build a team around that problem, bringing in other defensive aces in the format most likely. Even still, this Pokemon offers way more pros than cons, especially with the ability to shift the meta so much since it offers itself as a great Gholdengo counter. Now, do I expect it to be the top usage Pokemon? No, but I do expect it to be very much used in the OU tier. But hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more competitive content. I make competitive Pokemon videos like this all the time, and the goal is to make it entertaining for you guys watching, so liking or subscribing would really help let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below which other Pokemon you would like to see a video of as well.